Hello guys, and welcome to episode 128 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be setting up to attack the Wood Owls. We're going to be finishing off the Exiles of the Heck, and we are going to be using Isabella to wipe out these rebels. So let's head down in that direction. We can hit them in the next turn, which is always good. Let's make sure that these settlements are upgrading where they have been attacked previously. We did have like an Exile of the Heck army just walking around sacking stuff, which was kind of annoying. But there we go. Let's see if we can kill this guy as well. We've got to take out the Bone Clubbers tribe. It's going to be relatively difficult. Yeah, but hopefully we can swarm them. Let's just give Strider to the Corpse Cart so it's a bit faster. And we'll fight this on the battle map. The plan is to just kind of surround them and swarm them and then just invocate, really. I think what I'll do is I'll have the Skeleton Warriors in front, since the Skeleton Spearmen are the ones I want to keep alive. Since they're the ones that are going to do the damage, since they are anti-large. They have that little bit extra bonus. We'll keep Mousart over here with him there. Okay, cool. Start the deployment, start the battle, and we'll just walk on forwards. Where have they gone? They gone and hid in the woods? Oh no. Oh, at least we didn't get a bunch of rocks in our face anytime, or like much sooner, because that could have been quite bad. Yeah, we want to completely surround them if we can. I'll just give an attack order like so. We'll have these ones sort of go towards the sides like this. Those charges are going to be nasty from the Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Ouch. I want to kind of keep them together so that my invocations hit the mark and this Unholy Lodestone does its job. Oh, don't tell me they're actually going to get away. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we'll just bring these back. They're not letting us flank them. I'm just going to bring all of the units over to the same side, I think. Not going to get away with it there either. I need to have my Lord out of there. Just make sure we're attacking the Orc Boar Boy Biggins. And I'm going to try and get my Lord into a position where I can use Scab Strength. Okay, that kind of hit my own guys more than I thought it would. Oh well, let's just slam into these Black Orcs. And we'll get an invocation going. Have them surrounded. Hopefully we can take them down. We do need to make sure that we don't let our leader get taken on. Oh, we need to also engage this blimmin' Cygor, because otherwise he's just going to continue to throw rocks that do loads of damage. Look at those skeletons just going in. It looks so funny. I actually love it. But we'll focus on these Orc Boar Boys. This is kind of a ridiculous battle, honestly. These Black Orcs are like so annoying to deal with. Does the Unholy Lodestone need to be engaged in melee in order to give its effects? I don't think it does.
Haste! Now! What is it? Hellish vigor! At once!
Oh, we're still not attacking the blooming Cygor. And just need like a couple of spear units to go and attack the Cygor or something. Okay, we're going to need an invocation over on this left side at some point as well. Because this is not ending too well. Unless I have all of these go and attack the Cygor. Maybe. I don't know.
So be it.
Have these all turn on the Orc Boar boys. Yeah, I think I'll have these come over. Although these ones have to attack the Black Orcs because those Black Orcs are kind of standing in a way. This is kind of rough actually. I mean, at least we are killing these units. My leader can actually hit these guys quite well.
Doom and darkness.
Yeah, he may as well get involved in melee a little bit. He's not absolutely trash. Oh, he is kind of bad, but oh well. Gonna let these guys probably die off. Not gonna bother helping them out.
I am master. Dark Hex.
So that's all good. Let's attack the Orc War Boss now. He's getting pretty low on leadership, so we can probably get away with hitting him a couple times. Yeah, he's running. Alright, we'll run him down as well. I think I'm actually going to just run him down. Because if we can break the leadership of these guys, that's how we win. I'll keep attacking him with the Lord. We do have poison attacks on the Necromancer. So that's good.
With haste.
But it's now time, I think, to rush these Black Orcs for starters.
Ready to bring death.
Oh, come on, kill off the Orc War Boss. Is the Cygor gonna shoot at my main dude? Oh dear, this ain't good. That's gonna do so much damage. Come on, just attack him, please. He's got no health left. He's like 2 more attacks. Please, kill him. Kill him. Oh my god.
At once.
Just hit him. Please. Right, this is not good because they're all gonna... They need to spread out. Spread out, guys. How much health is he on now? I'm still on 331. What a waste. Okay, let's just spread these guys out. We need to have a couple of guys go and attack here. We need to have our Lord come back and give us an invocation. All these ones just need to attack. Go on, go straight in. We need to keep the corpse cart near this engagement. We'll have the Lord attack the Cygor. Alright, let's get him surrounded. And the invocation can go over here.
Very well.
Right, so the Cygor's going to be attacking our Necromancer, but honestly, my Necromancer's been doing a relatively good job. We could give him Van Hel's Dance Macabre to boost that melee attack a little. I think I'm going to do that just so that we can finish off the Cygor. Oh, never mind. Looks like that's victory anyway. Yeah, they're running. Great. So we're probably not going to be able to chase them down, so I think I'm just going to end it there. And we'll just attack them again and auto-resolve it. Look at the kills on their units. 434 for the Zygor. It just doesn't matter how many I lose in those battles. It wasn't the best battle by any means, because I should have kept my units at a point where they could all be replenished at the same time, rather than losing that little group on the left flank. But that's okay. We will just take the cash, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is raise some more guys. And we will attack them again. I'll just auto-resolve that one. Nice. Really don't care about how many guys I lose, since we'll just end up replacing them eventually. So he can go and get in the Fortress of the Damned. I eventually want him on a corpse cart, so we'll probably give him one of those at some point. But for now, I guess Aura of Supremacy is not too bad for if he's going to be intermingling with those skeletons and such. That was an interesting battle to start off today. Vlad is, of course, zooming down here. He's going to be attacking the, what are these guys, the Hung Warband, and wiping them out. We got Millen chilling there. We'll put him into raiding stance. I'm amazed at how much this public order is. I guess military presence makes sense, but we're actually raiding them, so you'd expect it to be a bit lower than plus 20. Right, Meinrad, he's going to be able to take out the Plane of Dogs. Let's go and smash into that. This is the final stand of the Exiles of the Heck. Let's fight it on the battle map. It looks like he's tried to recruit some guys, but didn't have time to get a decent army together, which is good. So we will gamble. And that paid off, that's good. We'll have the Blood Knights. Where do we want them? Probably over here, I'm thinking. And then we'll have the Gate Crashing Crew. Those guys can go over there, and these lot can all be off to one side. Okay, cool. Start the deployment, start the battle. We'll just climb over the side of the gate. Have these guys fly forwards. No one manning these towers, so my Blood Knights are fine for now, which is good. Just got to get a breath attack into these skeletons. And also the Vargeist into the skeletons. I'll probably just attack the ones closest already and then just put a breath attack onto the ones on the gate. Oh no, that's going to hit my Vargeists. Whoops. We just killed a couple of them. Right, we'll just smash down into these skeleton spearmen. That is absolutely fine by me. Already crumbling, wow. Let's have the gate crashing crew move forwards. Lovely damage. Let's take these off and we'll go and hit this fresh unit of skeleton warriors. Or skeleton archers they are. My lord should probably take off soon as well. I'll have him fly to one side and he can do another breath attack. might hit some of my own dudes, but I'm okay with that, I think. We'll demolish the unit, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, there we go. We landed on them and they just crumbled entirely. Oh, we have a good opportunity for a Wind of Death here. We'll just fire it towards the wall. Hopefully it will purposefully bounce. Oh, I bounced back the same way. It's really illogical how that works. I should have done it straight towards the gate, and then it would have bounced towards the gate and back again. Oh well, we'll try it next time. Let's get the Tormentor Sword down. I'm quite happy to have the Mortis Engine actually in this engagement. Let's make sure our White King actually uses his abilities though, this time around. Go on, throw a fireball in there. You know you want to. Yeah, well, firing at point blank is fine, I guess. And we should be able to get a breath attack in here, which will do quite a bit of damage. And then we'll do another Wind of Death that bounces into the gate and back again. So hopefully this will be straight and then bounce straight back out again. Yeah, okay, there we go, that's better. Although it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but that's fine. We are crushing them. I had the Vargeist take off so they could be included in that invocation. And now we're just going to come down and smash into the back of all these forces. It is pretty damn crazy how much damage we're doing. Let my Blood Knights start moving over here. Might be able to use them to take on things like these Nehekara Horsemen. Those Nehekara Horsemen are actually pretty good. They have a nice charge bonus. Just having my Vargeist flank the Nehekara Horsemen, and the other reason I'm doing that is to get them closer to this invocation. Right, let's see if I can get these guys inside. Actually, the gates I don't think are actually knocked down yet, so we've still got to deal with that. Where's my Vargolf? Let the Vargolf go back and start knocking on the gate. Let's buff him up. We'll have him smash into the Tomb Guard. I'm gonna fireball in. That killed a few models. Come on, smash that gate open for us. I'm just going to buff him up again. We'll have these guys come down. And then we will go for this spell. And we'll invocate as well. Okay, the gate is open. Get these units inside.
Beautiful decay. With haste. Now.
You can use the Tormentor Sword on these infantry.
With haste. All will wither. The cattle rise against us.
Okay, time for the Blood Knights to come in and finish the job.
I obey.
Oh, look at all these Blood Knights just charging through. So cool. When I was like 10 years old, I would have never imagined a game like this ever existing. Like, yes, there was like the original Medieval and like Medieval 2 and stuff, but like I never expected to get it to a point where it just looks this fantastic. Like, you just never thought that that was possible. Like, you thought the graphics back then were like fucking awesome. Alright, this may be a bit of an overcommitment to these Ashanti, but oh well. They should crumble nice and quick if I do that. Yeah, we can just speed it up. Focus on the carrion. Right, there we go. Just get an invocation onto these guys. I'll do an invocation onto the infantry as well. And that is it. Goodbye exiles. That's all I'll say. I think that's them completely destroyed, and then hopefully Kenry will be just as easy to take care of. The thing is with the exiles is they didn't have any armies that were stacked with tomb scorpions and all the big stuff, which some of the Kenry armies are. Yeah, proper stack. But this is fine. We'll just occupy that. And that's the Black Spine Mountains. Exiles of Nehek destroyed. Okay, so that's another faction dealt with. Right, we'll go ahead and get the Balefire Brazier there straight away. And we'll build the gibbet in the other one, as long as there's nothing else that I need to build. No. Okay. Oswald's has leveled up. We've maxed out all of the spells here, so we'll go towards Steel Technology, that's fine. Boost Income's probably worth maxing because it actually, I think, works whilst you're in an army. Meinrad can continue with Quick Blood. Right, then we have Bernard, who's finally making that positive public order. We've got the Mountains of Hell, which are finally sorting themselves out as well. We'll leave Rudiger in there for one more turn. And then we'll have Ewald here stay where he is. We got Milland, who needs to head back to this other province. Okay. That's all good, because this one will remain positive regardless. Okay, now Oscar. He can be joined by his vampire. That's good. And this vampire can join this one. And they can go over to Nuln, or at least this province. We're heading this way anyway, so we'll come down like so. One more turn until that one's done.
This better be important.
Yeah, so we'll fit in 6 units of Blood Knights. And all will be well. It could even be worth building a new army. Yeah, let's just get another vampire lord. This guy's confident. Confident is pretty good. Stops units from crumbling so much. He's going to get a couple Terrorgeists and a Vargeist. That's all he's getting from there, isn't it? They're actually ranked 7 now. Wow. Alright. What did we do for the skills here? We just got all of those. That's okay. Alright, so we'll do the same. We have 1 extra point. We could put into Dark Pact. Maybe Undying Horde is a good shout, just for that replenishment. Good in basically any situation. Allows us to move on a lot quicker in the long run. Right, so we've got another army recruiting. All of our vampires are more or less in position. We'll just have these ones come in here.
Yes, my son. Your dominion is over.
And that's going to be going up to 58%. Very good. They're building a new army at Kingsglade. But at least there's no armies in the other settlements. That's really good, because it means I can just take them very quickly and probably crush the economy of the Wood Elves in one fell swoop, especially if we get armies in position to do so almost immediately. Okay, we just have settlement upgrade available at Shagrath. We'll do one of these, it doesn't really matter which. Settlement upgrade available at the Eagle Gate, we'll do that. And the Griffin Gate. It's not really worth upgrading them, I'm just getting them out of the way so they don't come up as settlement upgrades. Because all the other ones are fine. Looking for places to spend cash. If only I had this much spare cash at the start of the campaign. It would make life a lot easier. Here we're going to repress the mortals for now. Let's end the turn. The conquest penalty will go away, and I think that will be relatively happy. Looks like they are going to end up taking most of the settlements here off the Blue Vipers. Khemri's also expanding into the south of the continent. You see like Blue Vipers on the far left of the minimap, and then you got like the lighter blue, which is Khemri. They've come across the water and actually started to make some ground. So now what I'm going to do is get rid of our defensive alliance with the Wood Elves. Oh wow, their attitude towards us is really bad. We've absolutely crushed that. Look at it. That's nuts. I'm surprised they haven't got rid of their defensive alliance with us yet. I guess we don't need to change that yet then. Okay. Let's have Vlad come down. We'll go into Val's Anvil for this turn. I do need to make sure that my hero up here, wherever she is, my vampire. There she is. She needs to come down and catch up with Vlad. Completely forgot about her. But just realised that Vlad didn't have her in the army. So I have to just wipe out these guys. And that should be Nagaron sorted for the time being. We'll just sit in there for this turn. Did actually -1 still. I guess the Vampiric Corruption's still going up. But like, I do find it weird sometimes how settlements with like lower vampiric corruption are fine for public order, and then ones with higher vampiric corruption are bad for public order. I guess it could also be down to the fact that Isabella and her vampires are insane, so the local modifier is pretty bad. Just get into Dargoth, and at the Frozen City we'll just build the Balefire Brazier and the Gibbet. All good. Things are looking good up here. We'll just split them so they raise the vampiric corruption equally. Further south, Foreman's still doing his thing. The Ziggurat will just build up the walls. Let's head over to Meinrad, who's taking the Plane of Dogs. I'm guessing he's going to have to stay here for a little while longer, since public order is not the best, but the vampiric corruption is spreading very quickly. You see osmosis is 39. Because this province borders so many of my other provinces, the osmosis is crazy. Wow. Yeah, it's going up very quickly. Melland is still raiding here. I guess we could always just double team Kragoth Deep. Just auto-resolve that one. There's no reason not to. Like, she's in the area, so it's fine. Point towards the Hellsteed. He's nearly got his dragon. Any more treasures he could go and get, actually? I don't think so.
Bats and wolves gather.
Let's just get some more dead into this army. Doesn't cost me anything, just increases the public order quickly. Cost me the initial cost of like the raise, but otherwise it doesn't do too much. Alright, let's move him back to Saal encampment. It's now -2 per turn. That's going to be almost cancelled out by the Gibbet, which will be nice. And the Shady Township upgrading here will allow me to get a second Gibbet. So that looks like Aisling's Conclave should be fine, and the Mountains of Hell. So it's just the Trollheim Mountains that we've got to deal with now. And honestly, I could probably just start going back to the Tower Crack so that we don't have to run so far. Actually, I don't want to do that because I need to attack these guys. So we'll go and do that. We still got the positive public order for being in the province, so that doesn't matter that I moved him. Right, over to Ewald. Anything I need to do with these vampires? I mean, I'm actually really tempted to just get a couple more, since we're right next to them. Yeah, let's do it.
What? Yes.
It's just ridiculous, but we will spam it. Why not?
Yes, Neferata was right. Expand Sylvania's borders.
Okay.
Yes.
And we'll do
sire.
these other ones. All done. Right, yeah, they can all move into like Waterfall Palace or something. We'll just push these up to like 60-70% vampiric corruption. Absolutely taint the Wood Elf lands. What used to be nice and green is now definitely not. I wonder where Dirthu is. He would not be too happy about this. Like in terms of the lore, Dirthu hates the undead. Right, we got Oscar over here. He is continuing towards Wissenland. Or we just want to move in there in normal stance in the next turn. We got Siegfried Barakmir. He can come over. We'll put him into march. Okay, and then we'll get another army at this place. Guys determined. So another vampire lord.
We are in agreement.
So 2 Vargolfs, Mortis Engine, I think is what we get there. 2 Vargolfs, Mortis Engine, yeah. Good. And what I'll do next turn is get a couple more vampires for these armies. What would I need to get them? A reliquary. My will alone. So it's just Andreas who's chilling. We got Gunther, we actually need to put his spells in, so let's do that. Build up. Heading south. Oh, there's Dirthu. Hello Dirthu, how you doing? His army is quite lacking at the moment. Right, let's just do these settlement upgrades. Torque Rowlite doesn't even have a gibbet. Or the brackish bond for that matter. And we'll end the turn. Alright, so yeah, making a lot of progress, getting loads of armies up and running. Oh, we are going to swarm them so badly. It's going to be great. And the thing is, as soon as those settlements are sorted in the north, I can, again, disband all of those armies and just build more armies in the south. It's going to be crushing. Absolutely crushing. They're going to have no chance. At least Clan Pestilence is still causing problems. Like, it looks like they're actually struggling to beat the Clan Pestilence, which is good. Because it means all of their armies will be occupied whilst we just end up declaring war on them. I think we'll end up going to war with the Wood Elves and Khemri at the same time at this rate anyway. So Malsar is good. He's just got a new trait. That's nice. It might be worth raising some more dead, just so that he sorts out the public order quicker. Okay, it's all good. And that's currently sorted. Provincial instability is currently -7. So that should go up over time. Characters is causing -7. Military crackdown is +7, so it probably doesn't make a difference if we leave. Let's just head down. It's actually positive if we leave.
What?
Right, Emmanuel can continue her moves. And we'll have Vlad destroy the Hung Warband.
All shall perish. I am going into darkness.
Right, so I'm actually going to march him back up towards the vampire, just so that I can get her in there as soon as possible, because I really just want to stop forgetting about that. Meinrad. Does he need to stay in the Plain of Dogs? Where's the border here between these provinces? It's up here. If we move over here, what happens? It's only -1. That's good. I mean, even if it does rebel, we can just build up the walls. So he can start heading south as well. Yay! Right, so yeah, Millen's going to continue the raiding. We've got Bernard still sorting out public order. Rudiger's still sorting out public order as well. Let's just make sure that the gibbet's built at Winterpire, so that neutralizes the negative public order in the Mountains of Hell. Alright, Vilmus Gorst has leveled up. Max out Scarred Veteran. And then we have Malsar and Milland, who are they still needed here even? I don't even know. Like, let's just march out.
Everything dies.
Yeah, they are. Still lack of corruption.
Bring me flesh to craft. Soon I'll
Let's go over to Oscar. Oscar can go into normal stance, and we'll just move him as far as he can. And then we'll start recruiting.
strike out.
Oh, we need a reliquary. That is tragic. Okay, completely forgot about that. We'll get rid of the Forbidden Library, and he can just camp in Fildorf for now. But when we can recruit them, at least they'll be recruit rank, what was that, 4, I think?
More sleep shines.
6. Recruit rank 6. It's pretty good for Blood Knights.
Blood now calls. It is now.
Meanwhile, we're just creating these new armies anyway, so that's fine. Let's go and recruit a couple more vampires.
Ready. Who wishes the red kiss?
We'll spread corruption. Okay, that's good.
I thirst.
And this one too.
What?
Perfect.
Wolves gather.
Tell you what might get annoying is if when we have all of these armies with like one vampire in, if what happens is they end up all getting executed and then or like assassinated, and then I have to like micromanage them back to each army. That would just be a nightmare. Like how to torture me in Warhammer 2. And we do have all of the vampires that need to move over here.
Red kiss expands Sylvania's borders.
Put one in there. We can have another one in here. We'll put another one into the Oak of Ages.
Marching.
And we will put one into the Crag Halls of Findal.
Follow me. On Death Ascendant. Yes, my Lord of Death.
This night? Now.
All those other ones are fine.
More sleep shines.
Ultimate sabotage. Love it. Now let's upgrade this. And we can get the gibbet in here.
Hunger.
And the settlement upgrade at Krakadrak. All good. And we will end the turn. Amazing, we actually don't have any other settlement upgrades because I would have been able to afford one if there was one to do, but it doesn't look like there is. So we'll probably have to just double check by public order whether or not I've sorted out the provinces and stuff. Also, I kind of know which provinces need micromanaging anyway. But in the long run, I am just going to be clicking almost any building that I can see. I will take the War Fervor, please. I don't care about money. We've gone down to 30,000. I think that's because our plus 10% income disappeared, but that's okay.
Ready.
Right, let's get these into these armies.
By all means. You dare.
Actually, let's have him come into this land, and he can start his recruitment.
This will do. Darkness comes.
Dance, macabre.
Ready. I hunt. This suits my cause.
Right, we'll just come down towards the border actually. There's no point in camping in Fildorf.
You dare.
as we wait for the reliquary to be built. 4 turns.
Will drown in blood.
Right, see how far she can come down. I think they're almost in range.
Darkness.
Yeah,
I knew the way.
she can join us, and then we can carry on with Vlad down south. Although we will want to keep an eye on where this army's going. I guess we will probably chase this army with Milland,
I will devour.
and we'll keep Isabella here.
Isabella von Carstein.
She can go into raiding. I probably don't want to raid my own lands, so we'll make sure we go into enemy territory first. But yeah, Milland will have to chase down this army, so that they don't just randomly attack some settlement that I'm not aware of. Alright, how is this doing? Okay, that's still fine. These ones are all okay. Build up the gibbet here at Deadwood. Actually, we probably need to spread more vampiric corruption there, so we'll do that first. Right, let's just upgrade the Tower of Crack. And we can also upgrade this to the Iron Grab port now, so I should do that at some point, because that's an extra 1,000 income. Gonna gibbet in here. Right. Let's just go through the rest of these guys. We got Meinrad heading south. Bernard over here is still sorting out public order. And it looks like Rudiger might just be able to leave. Not quite. -2. Almost there. Especially after some of these buildings are finished. Staying there for one more turn and I think we'll head south with Milland. That's Bernard and Milland moved. We don't need to look at Ewald. The agents that I've got down there will move on their own anyway. Malsar here can go into the Fortress of the Damned. Then we have Milland Schiltman. Or Schittilman, sorry. We can go for Invocation Upgrade. Oscar and Siegfried are just doing nothing, and we have Andreas, who probably doesn't need to be in Paquet's Bay soon. Right, just Lord not moved. We got a couple of upgrades to do here. And we'll end the turn. I'll probably just have my Banshee stay where she is now. Ready to like try and assassinate various agents that they try and use. Vampire was actually blocked from corrupting the Oak of Ages. The annoying thing about taking land off the Wood Elves is that they only have their settlements at rank 1. So you really like lose value from taking lands. Whereas normally like from other nations, when they've got like a maxed out level 5 settlement, you take it and it's level 4. Whereas like with the Wood Elves, it's always level 1 regardless, and that's really annoying. But unfortunately guys, it has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, what we're going to do is continue to sort out our armies. We will make sure that we get the Ancient Armory finished at Nuln and build that up to the Reliquary so we can get the Blood Knights. I originally thought that this building could build Blood Knights without the Reliquary, but apparently you need it, so we will build that as well. and we'll get the Blood Knights into Siegfried's and Oscar's armies, and those two can head over towards the Wood Elves, and then we'll have the two new armies that we're creating head down towards the Tomb Kings, and I'm sure those won't be the last armies that we build in Sylvania. But that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.